welcome to episode 734 of Hard Factor. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. It is Friday, July 23rd, 2021. I'm Will. We got Mark, Pat, Wes, the whole gang here for this Friday episode. And real quick at the top, Green Room. You hear Pat talk about it at the top of the show in the ad, but now, today, it's time to join us on there. Spotify's Green Room app. Download it and join us in there today at 5 p.m. Eastern.
What we got going on there, Will?
Yeah,
you got set. Yeah,
people need to bring their wildest stories. You can be personal stories. You can find the story on the internet, but verifiable somehow. Call into the Green Room show with it. Tell it to us. And the wildest story is going to win a free piece of merch from the Hard Factor store.
Ooh, there you go.
That's right, baby. Free T-shirt or free whatever. Like not a hoodie. We're not going crazy here. But,
no hoodies.
Bring your crazy stories. Yeah.
Free tea. Clarifying. Or T value.
T.
But yeah, no, that's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm super excited. I love the Green Room shows. Lots of, but I think that'll get, if you have some good stories to bring, that's a good way to like open the floor a little bit easier for everybody. So.
Yeah, we're all friends there. No reason to be shy.
The floor's been closed for too long. I'll be honest with you.
It's true.
It's time to open it up.
We're all about opening floors here at Hard
Whoa,
Factor.
that story is crazy. Guess what? You get a free T-shirt. Thanks for joining our Green Room.
Oh, no, we lost your address. I'm just kidding. We won't do that.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Wes won't do that.
Nope. I take good care of my merch, people.
Thank you, Wes. Your service is much appreciated. Anything else, fellas, before we hop into this? Lots of stuff to go over. We got voicemails and reviews, of course, at the end.
Oh no, we had our first like prank call on Patreon Florida Man Friday today. So if you're thinking about joining the Patreon, this is a good one.
Today's a good day to join. Yeah. If you like prank calls, we had a couple prank calls. One of them was really good, and we're gonna probably start. Turns out, most states let you record people against their will. I
wouldn't say against their will. I'd say without their consent.
Okay,
without their knowledge.
Sure.
Right, yeah.
So we might start pranking more often, but check out the Patreon Florida Man Friday. Good episode, good prank call. Patreon.com/hardfactor.
Now make sure you ask for Will before you go for it. You got to make sure that she gives you will. Is it your will to sleep with me?
Right. Well, prank calling is a little bit different than.
I don't mean will on our show. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way.
Right.
Okay.
Let's separate the two: the prank calls and the having sex with people.
Right. You're talking about sexual.
Let's not.
Yeah. Yeah, those are definitely two different things.
Let's not couple those two together. They're different things.
Thankfully, two different things. Prank calls would not. I mean,
untangle them in my mind. Then good luck.
All right.
Go fucking a lot of fun.
Old headphone cord. They're staying together.
Is this a prank call? No, I'm balls deep. Damn.
I don't know.
All right. Let's do the news.
Let's do it. First up, it's a cup of coffee in the big time. Whoa.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
It is July 23rd, and I forgot to load my pictures. So 1 second.
Just tell us about it. Just tell us about it.
1 second. I'm gonna bring them in.
Can you guys see what's behind me on my computer screen back there?
It looks
like cleavage.
Yeah, but it looks like male cleavage.
Well, it looks like or like a baby image, like a
could be a finger.
Is that those aren't boobs behind you?
They are, but
they're SD boobs.
But they're very sweaty boobs, which is has to do with my TikTok international.
They look like boobs that are giving an interview on Dateline where they want to not let people know their identity.
Yes.
Nice.
Boobs that maybe have committed a crime.
I'm excited to get to that. Thank you, Wes, for stalling while I brought in the July 23rd holidays.
Anytime I can talk about boobs, you just let me know.
Oh, and actually it fits perfectly because first holiday, Gorgeous Grandma Day.
Oh, okay.
You guys see the Dolly Parton video that she did for her husband on his birthday?
No.
Yeah, I saw it.
There's a lot of strong GILF energy out there. Gorgeous Grandma Day, July 23rd. Yeah.
Can't believe she hasn't had
video, Pat.
She's a saint. I can't believe she hasn't had back problems.
Right. Well, she has, and I thought two things about that video. Well, one, showed a lot of her skin, which made me maybe a little bit more skeptical about the rumor that she's tattooed from head to toe, right?
She's not.
There's
And-
a rumor that Dolly Parton's tattooed from head to toe from who?
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
And then the other thing I thought is, man, if you were running, you wouldn't want to run into Dolly Parton's chest because it looks like a fucking hard ass brick wall. It looks like
those things are solid.
yeah,
Definitely solid.
break a champagne bottle on them if you wanted to celebrate Dolly. That's the way you do it.
She's
Christen
a
her.
goddamn national treasure. She's like Betty White.
Dude, she buys a book for every kid in Tennessee.
She's a delight. Yeah, she's a delight.
Once a year.
Very nice.
She was also showing off in that video about how she was like on the first Playboy cover, and she still looks like pretty much like just as good.
She wasn't on the first Playboy cover.
or one of the first.
Marilyn Monroe was on
Her
the first
first-
Playboy cover.
Her first one, she was showing off, and then she was talking about how she thinks she looks better now.
She
And-
as a person is maybe better than a rack, which is crazy. She's great rack, better person. Is like
That's
what I
saying
would
a
say.
lot.
Definitely better than Iraq.
Yeah, right. There you go.
She's also fabulous in the show favorite Steel Magnolias.
Nice. I'll have to check that one
You
out.
want to get Dolly's rack up there instead of this sweaty?
Yeah, the background pic.
I mean, this is
All right.
pretty good.
Gorgeous Grandma Day. Shout out Dolly Parton. Also, Hot Enough For You Day. It's July 23rd. Is it hot enough for you?
Yeah.
Lumberjack Day. Mosquito Day. You'd think they put Lumberjack Day on a cooler day. National Vanilla Ice Cream Day.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my
Very
flavor.
good. Delicious. Peanut Butter and Chocolate Day. Pioneer Day observed, only in the state of Utah. Sprinkle Day. World Sojourners Day. Sorgans. World
Oh.
Sorgans Day.
Not going to even attempt it.
And yada, yada, yada. There's a soft J, and that's Sorgans Day. So.
Vanilla ice cream's my day. I used to go to Baskin Robbins with the family as a child, and I would only get vanilla ice cream. And then at one point, my mom forced me to get another flavor, and so I perused, and I went with French vanilla.
Yeah, she said, Mark, you need a personality.
Yeah, exactly. you little idiot.
I'm with
A
you,
little bit
there,
of a
Mark. I mean,
slight.
What's that?
I said it's a little bit of a slight to vanilla ice cream to also have chocolate and peanut butter on the same day. Little insulting in my opinion.
you think so?
You get to pick which one you want. You know.
Yeah. It being Sprinkle Day is kind of honest, if you know what I mean. Can't have one without the other.
Right, vanilla ice cream and sprinkles.
Yeah.
True. Maybe it's just a big time like Reese's Cup crumble guy that's bringing in the peanut butter and chocolate.
I don't know. Give me a pint of Breyer's vanilla, no toppings, and I'm fine.
I'm a big time vanilla bean guy.
Yeah, vanilla bean.
Delicious. All right. Also today in history, July 23rd, in 1903, the Ford Motor Company sold its first car. So you know where that went after that. Lots more cars sold. In 1952, the Egyptian monarchy was toppled by a military coup. And in 1999, the U.S. astronaut Eileen Collins became the first woman to command a space mission. So
That was
Better-
a scary mission, huh?
better day than July 22nd, though. Pat, you didn't miss much. There was like nothing in history on July 22nd. So, yeah. Update I missed yesterday, though. Kevin McCarthy, the House minority leader for the Republicans, he's not going to let any Republicans into the January 6th committee now that the gyms got rejected. So no Nickelback presentations for the committee from Rodney Davis, unfortunately. Pelosi says she still wants Republicans in it, though. We'll see what happens. I'm going to stop paying attention to this story altogether because it's been bullshit the entire time. Just a lot of posturing. So who knows what will happen with the January 6th committee. But
Who knows?
no Nickelback presentation. That's the only important part.
Okay.
But another way better update from yesterday's show, or this 2 days ago show at number 5. If you're listening to this right now, you can also listen to Kanye's new album,
Oh,
Donda.
shit.
It dropped.
Pat, have you been listening to that?
Not yet. Pat can listen to it like pretty soon after we wrap up recording.
Whoa.
It drops at midnight, July 23rd. So 12 a.m. July 23rd. Some other albums also dropping at the same exact time. Kendrick Lamar, Nation, Drake, Certified Lover Boy, ASAP Rocky, All Smiles, Travis Scott, Utopia, Silk Sonic, self-titled album, Frank Ocean, Brunette, Lil Uzi
Whoa.
Vert, Love is Rage 3, Lil Wayne, The Carter 6, Young
What?
Thug, Barter 7, and Future DS3. And
What?
to that, somebody on Twitter replied with a picture of Emmett Smith referencing Wayne dropping an album in 2021. This is like it's just the old guy. He's out of place.
Yeah, he is. But what the fuck? All those artists are dropping their albums tonight, you said? Or
Yeah.
like or
Yeah,
midnight?
it's weird. All coming out. July
Pat,
23rd.
what's up with that? You're the music industry guy. What the hell is that all about?
I don't. Well, I'd be curious if they're all albums. I was initially going to say that because I didn't hear about that. I initially was going to say when I heard that ASAP or Travis Scott were dropping theirs, I was like, man, tough shit. Because Kanye doesn't plan his stuff. Like Kanye finished his album and was like this day, probably like a week and a half ago. He can't be managed. He has no manager. So I was like, man, those other guys, they do plan their shit. They have teams and they're not manic depressives. So I was like, man, that bummer for them. But this has to be planned. This has to be a situation.
Right. With all these albums. Because it's like so much new music.
Where did you see that, Will? I don't believe that.
It's on Twitter.
I don't believe that's true. I think someone's tricking people on Twitter.
Okay.
I'm Googling like Drake new album and I'm not seeing a release date. Like, I don't think it's possible that all those albums are coming out tonight.
That would be very marketing, not
It'd be
smart.
stupid.
It would
be really
break
stupid.
the internet.
Wow.
Is the internet broken?
Hell of a block party, I'll tell you what.
My internet got broken.
Put that list up
hacked.
one more time. Put that list
No,
up.
I just this was a trending tweet.
Yeah, because someone tricked everyone, I think.
Yeah, well, it was still worth it because it was mostly I put it up for the meme, you see, of Emmett Smith where he's like Lil Wayne.
But you thought this was true.
I did think it was true, yeah.
I mean, look, if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm Googling like Frank Ocean new album.
No, I'm glad you're fact checking it. That's good.
It's pretty safe that it's not true.
Good.
I mean,
it's not true. But
if it is true, it should be a fucking national holiday.
It should.
If it is true, no one's going to get any sleep tonight because that's like 10 awesome albums.
You could still listen to Donda, but also the meme of I thought Lil Wayne.
Sorry, boss. I was up listening to 6 new albums last night. Didn't get any sleep. Didn't get a wink of sleep.
Remember when Emmett Smith called himself a diamond surrounded by trash when he was on the Cardinals?
I mean, was he wrong?
No, I don't think so. But I liked late career Emmett Smith. All right, well, I guess
one last update from yesterday's show. Also a good update. The 200 cases of monkeypox aren't cases. They're tracing these people. So there's still only one case of monkeypox. There's 200 people being contact traced in 27 states. I would say just kill those people, probably burn them to death. But so far, only one case. So that's good.
Okay. Good. That's really good. Less good that all those new albums aren't coming out. But you can listen to Kanye West's Donda. So Kanye West's, not Kanye West's. That you don't need the extra S. All right, number 4, keeping it in entertainment. Eric Clapton still massively trending. He was like trending for 2 days straight. So people are very worked up about vaccines and whether or not you need a vaccine right now. Also, Dr. Dre and Activision are in legal trouble with the state of California. Anna Faris had a secret elopement, but on a chiller note in the entertainment world, the new Dune trailer dropped, and I sent you guys the link to that. Anybody watch it?
Of course.
It looks pretty good, right?
Looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's got Batista and Momoa. It's HBO Max and theaters on October 22nd.
Momoa, huh?
It's got all sorts of people. It looks great. It looks awesome.
Don't let your lady see it.
Timothy Chalamet is in there?
Yeah. Yes, he's the main guy.
Oh, he's like the kid guy.
He's the main character. Yeah, Paul.
I got a little inside baseball on Dune.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
You know how it ends? You read the
No,
book?
I don't know. I haven't seen it or anything. But Elon Musk, big fan. Look out for some Elon Musk Dune.
All nerds.
Yeah,
All
but
nerds,
I think he's seen it.
It is the It is the like the equivalent of like Lord of the Rings type level.
Right.
It's one of the top sci-fi novels of all time.
Huge in the nerd world, right?
Big time.
Enormous
big
in the
time.
nerd
Hard to watch.
Oh, original Dune's trash. Who directed that? Was it
Lynch?
Yeah, David Lynch. Yeah, it's trash. Don't watch the original Dune, or do, and then be wowed by how much better the new one is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jason,
but don't watch the 80s Dune. Don't watch it.
I see what happened on that tweet there. Those are all fake albums.
Mm-hmm.
Donda's the only real album. So that's what happened. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
We got your back, buddy.
The Emmett Smith meme just killed me. That's why I was laughing for like 10 minutes when I found that. All right, number 3, taking it from entertainment to sports, but sadly back to vaccines. Unfortunately, people are vaccine fucking crazy right now. DeAndre Hopkins, D-Hop, was getting all kinds of shit on Twitter for his post about not wanting to take the vaccine. I saw Leonard Fournette had a similar take. And what Hopkins said was, never thought I would say this, but being put in a position to hurt my team because I don't want to partake in the vaccine is making me question my future in the @NFL. And then he deleted that later and then posted freedom ? I mean, he's just obviously upset about the NFL's new policy, which is going to basically punish teams if they have a COVID outbreak. So if a team has to cancel a game because of COVID outbreak on their team, and it can't be rescheduled, they take an L for that.
So DeAndre Hopkins has to ask himself, right? Is the NFL his country? And the answer there, DeAndre, is going to be a big no. And then DeAndre needs to school himself about liability in the American court system, which is fucking terrible, and realize that the NFL has no other choice, bro.
I mean, he's just saying it sucks that he doesn't want to take the vaccine, and it could make his team lose a game. So,
D-Hop had
115
point, catches for 1,400 yards last season.
He's the best receiver in the NFL, arguably.
He's pretty good. And that's with Kyler Murray, who's a great athlete, but not the best passing quarterback of all time. So
again, Leonard Fournette, other players also are feeling the same way. So
I mean, if you can catch 120 catches in a season, a lot of them one-handed,
But this is what's going on. Basically, is that some people don't want to take it,
sure,
and a lot of people it enrages them.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
It's
just the worst topic of all time. It's like COVID's become up there with like religion, abortion. Just like a shitty topic to talk about.
Bad people get. Yeah.
It's you can't win. It's COVID sucks. The only thing you can say is COVID sucks, and everything related to it sucks.
Yeah.
So fun.
Real fucking fun. Number 2, let's make it something that is fun. President Biden, he came out to a CNN town hall on Wednesday night. And of course, I was not planning to cover it because I didn't think there was going to be much viewership. There wasn't. I'll get to that later. But the only clip that really went viral was a blooper. So here it is. Wes also shared it on Twitter.
Like the other question is illogical. And I've heard you speak about it because I'm not being solicitous, but you're always straight up about what you're doing. And the question is whether or not we should be in a position where you are, why can't the experts say, we know that this virus is in fact, it's going to be, or excuse me, we know why all the drugs approved are not temporarily approved, but permanently approved. Yeah. That's underway too. I expect that to occur quickly.
Well, that means you mean for the FDA?
For the FDA.
Yeah.
Lemon jumps in to save his ass.
So Don
he got
Lemon
back on track on his own.
No, he didn't. He got to clarify what he's talking about.
He got there after what, 30?
It was a full 30 seconds of incoherent rambling.
I mean, look,
full 30.
A lot of people give Don Lemon shit, but he deserves an Emmy for just standing there politely and not interrupting the president. Like that was Emmy worthy.
Painful
politeness.
Painful clip.
Yeah.
Painful clip. Biden also got mocked for having a tiny audience in a giant auditorium. There's a picture of it. He only filled like the first 3 rows.
Oh, wow.
But he did it in a big auditorium for some reason. It's weird. He also was mocked for claiming you can't catch COVID if you're vaccinated. That's obviously false.
Right.
He also said that car prices haven't inflated at all when they have across the board. And the biggest burn against President Biden's town hall on CNN was that it only got 1.5 million views. It didn't even beat Fox News on a normal night. Just classic Joe Zilla for you. Up and down the board.
I wouldn't even like trust Joe Biden to like remember like a food order. Like he's incapable of even being a waiter right now. He's so out of it. He's
to
awful.
To be fair, you were incapable of being a waiter too when you were a waiter.
Yeah, I was. So I'm also not running for president. So.
We've all been there at some point in our lives. Yeah. Joe's there. He's there. He's in the place.
Look, he's had a lot of plays. He's like Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it comes back. There's Joe.
Joe's had to think a lot about politics for a very long time, and maybe he's just Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's the
probably other people running the show. Probably.
Don't know if he's the diamond in this case. All right, number one in the cup of coffee in the big time today. Finally, fellas, we're going back where we belong, to space, to close out the week on a fun note. Oh man, I had a Macho Man sound clip, but I didn't load it. Damn it.
Ooh, that's didn't load much, did you, Will, for the
No,
show?
I didn't. No, I didn't. But the audio listeners will still hear it. Hopefully,
Not taking in orders very well today, are you?
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, no, I'm in Biden zone.
Yeah.
It's been a huge week, fellas, in space for Jupiter and its moons. First, here's a flyby video the NASA Juno spacecraft got of Jupiter's biggest moon, Ganymede. They got it earlier this month. I mean, it's silent. You can just watch it, but you can see the craters and the ice storms on its surface. This is a Jupiter moon. So it's making a lot of people think, like, with the surface like that, a lot going on. Could there be, alien life living on these moons, these outer world moons? It's got ice storms, sandstorms, craters.
Those are some tough. Stuff. Those are some tough life forms that can handle all that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with them.
No.
And while that breathtaking video wraps up, you should also know that one day after that was filmed, amateur astronomer Kai Lai found Jupiter's 79th official moon. So Jupiter's got 79 of these fucking moons. That's the biggest one.
At least 79. 79 and counting, I'd say. Yeah.
79 and counting. That's a lot of moons. A lot of moons. Going to be a while before we drive a Cybertruck on every single one of them.
Right.
And on Thursday, though, we also found out, NASA did, that Mars is just nothing but core. Has a huge core. Giant core. It's just, yeah. So
good for Mars.
It's got like a small crust, huge core. That's Mars.
It's like the Momoa of planets.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, very strong cores on those guys. I mean,
huge cores.
How do they know there's not something inside the core, though? We don't even know what's in the Earth's ocean.
And
so how do they know what's inside Mars's core? It's just a core. There's no pockets of air. Yeah, sure.
Right. They're surprised the core is, now that you say that, Mark, so large and weighs so little compared to ours. So.
Yeah, you know what? It might be like a fucking shield where the people are living inside of it. Like, are you kidding me? You can't just describe Mars when we don't even know what's in our fucking ocean. Like, directly below us.
We got to take their word for it, I guess.
Sure.
All right. And that's today's cup of coffee in the big time, which was brought to you by our amazing new sponsor, Candid, the best possible option for fixing uneven or crooked teeth. Candid uses invisible, comfortable, and removable aligners that are simply better than any of the competition. While poorly reviewed or insanely priced clear aligner companies that use general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists only. With Candid, the same orthodontist who created your plan is with you from start to finish, so you never have to wonder how you're doing, if the teeth are moving correctly. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert on tooth movement, knows exactly what's going on. You can book an appointment at a Candid studio near you or do everything from the comfort and convenience of your own home. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months, and you'll start seeing results way before then, and it costs thousands less than traditional braces. And with your aligner treatment, you'll also get Candid's free teeth whitening service. So you get the teeth whitening for free. So more deals right away. With results that are that fast and affordable, I'm sure my parents wish Candid existed when I was a kid with a massive gap tooth that required braces for like years to bring it in. So
at least we got all those wooden nickels I turned in for a Best Buy certificate after 3 years.
Right. Yeah. Got a lot of free, like
Dr. Apt, you asshole.
Got a lot of lollipops with those braces tightening trips. But yeah, Candid would have been way better. Candid can help you get the straighter, brighter smile you've always wanted. Right now, you can save $75 on your Candid starter kit when you get started from home, or you can book an appointment at a Candid studio near you today. Go to CandidCo, or like candidco.com/hardfactor and use code hardfactor. That's candidco.com/hardfactor, code hardfactor. Take advantage of this limited time offer to save $75 on your starter kit. candidco.com/hardfactor, code hardfactor.
Let me paint a picture real quick. April 20th. A sea of good-looking guys and gals with perfectly shining white teeth that are straight and tiz tanks taking over Florida.
Oh, wow! That's only possible with Candid.
Yeah, get them teeth purty, Hive.
Mm-hmm. Quick update, guys, before I get into my story. There's a bull on the loose in Long Island. 1,500-pound bull. This is pretty great. Tuesday morning, this big ass fucking bull was about to get slaughtered as part of the Muslim holiday Eid Dua, and the bull was like, "Not today, motherfucker!" Broke out, and it's been on the loose since Tuesday morning. There's like helicopters, people on horseback, everyone trying to capture this thing.
They haven't gotten the bull yet?
It probably doesn't trust humans too, since it was about to get slaughtered.
Dude, I think yesterday they brought in a heifer in heat to try to lure it.
Why don't they just shoot it?
Another bull,
right?
There's dudes out there with guns for sure.
It's a great question, Wes.
The police are advising.
Is there a matador out there?
Yeah, there's people who are dressed like matadors. There's chaos in Long Island. If he's still on the loose by like 4 o'clock today, I'm driving to Long Island. I'm gonna go during the search.
Can you wear a matador outfit?
I have one. Yeah, I do have one. When I fought a bull with chaps, I had my matador out. By the way, dude, I fought a baby bull, a fucking legit bull. Like, is bad, and the Suffolk County Police are advising against a circulating Facebook post that says the animal could be lured with bread. Do not do that if you see this bull.
Yeah, they'll leave a bruise.
Yeah, don't do it. Wink, wink.
I just love the bull was about to get spit roasted. That's like part of how it goes down at this religious ceremony. And the bull was like, "No way, guy."
Can you be mad at the bull? You can't, right? Like it was about to get slaughtered.
No,
ran away. It's amazing.
If you're hanging out there this weekend and you see the bull, you're trying to bring it over with bread. So, I mean,
no, please don't do that.
They need to kill a different bull and let this bull live.
I think most people are out there with tranq guns, but I'm sure some of them have real bullets. Who knows? Yeah, I guess the group that was doing the ceremony, it was taking too long to get the bull back or something because it was unruly. So they were like, "Oh, let's just give it to the SPCA," and then that's when it made its escape. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, guys, did you guys go to summer camp as a kid? Sleepaway camp?
One.
Just one.
Oh yeah, Boy Scouts, like all.
Yeah, Boy Scouts, right? It could be a real good time for a kid, right? Yeah. I went. It was awesome. I went for like a 2-week session. We'll get into that later. But yeah, it's a great time for a kid. Unless, of course, you end up at Camp Quinebarge in New Hampshire this summer, because if you went there, you wouldn't be having a good time at all. The 85-year-old summer camp is being called the Fyre Fest of camps, and it shut down abruptly earlier this month after just 6 days into the season. So they didn't make it very far. The shutdown came in the form of a message to very disappointed and probably high on drugs at the time parents, saying that they needed to come pick their kids up the next morning.
Oh, that's fucking terrible. Could you imagine?
Day 6 of how many?
Week planned out.
Well, most camps do 2-week sessions. This camp does 2-week sessions too. So it's like day 6 of probably like 10 sessions.
That sucks.
No.
So
4 sessions.
Middle of the vacation for the parents.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. Anal was on the table that night. It was a day 7 anal that was discussed.
Those are grounds you're not going to get back too quickly. Yeah, I mean, like you have to cherish those moments, and you're not going to get many, and it's just been snatched away from you.
If you get that email, do you hide it from your wife till after the anal? Because you know it's going to put her in a bad mood.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
check your email. What a treat. Check your email.
An email saying tomorrow morning is pretty dire. Like you'd be pretty concerned.
You're like knocking the martini glasses out of her hand. You're like, maybe slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotta drive tomorrow.
I'd imagine they'd be pretty pissed, but especially for a camp that costs $3,400 for 2 weeks. And I went to a Catholic all boys camp that was later turned into a co-ed camp, motherfuckers, called Camp St. Charles. And I went and checked how much it is today. It's $780 a week. So, and that was like, not a fancy camp at all, but
and scout camps
still half the price,
in the hundreds for sure.
Yeah. So there.
I went to a soccer camp. So we just like played soccer 8 hours a day. It wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I did. Basketball.
It wasn't great.
Did you sleep over? It's a big difference. Sleep over.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They had like a dance at the end, a co-ed dance, but it was just a lot of soccer.
Kid I went to the camp with, basketball camp, called his parents mid-basketball camp because he pussed out. He couldn't stand being away from home.
No.
He cried, and his parents had to come get him.
That happens a lot. I feel like that happens a lot. I went to a sleepaway wrestling camp as well. I feel like it happened more there with like sports camps. Kids are like less.
That was because the coaches were molesting the boys, though.
Yeah,
the wrestling one. Yeah,
the wrestling one. Yeah.
If you think that was bad, go to
please come get me.
Boys camp, like me. Guys,
Yeah,
the
all
Boston,
boys Catholic school.
dude, they must. I mean, when I saw they made it
Probably
co-ed,
similar to wrestling.
it was fucking. It was all boys for like 70 years, like at least, and then they made it co-ed like 5 years after my last year there, and I'm like. Seems a little fishy to me. The Boston Globe. I'm kidding. Camp St. Charles was amazing. I was the Seahawk. I got the Seahawk Award twice, which is the outstanding camper of the entire camp.
You got the Seahawk Award
Twice. So if you go into the mess hall, my name's on there twice. There's only two other campers, and it's like 120-year history that have done that. So
nothing like a mess hall.
yeah, it was a real kiss ass back then. The Boston Globe got a hold of a letter home from one of the campers to his dad, which read, quote, "We have been in tears, bored and devastated the whole day. The camp director is lying to you all. You have to trust us. You have to. We are not joking. We are not having any fun. So many things are wrong with this place." And the father found that letter in the boy's pocket after he got home from camp because they delayed the sending of letters from the kids. You don't want that letter getting out. Yeah. Also, they would have put him in the hole if they saw that one.
Yeah, that kid's lucky.
Yeah, the long and the short of it came down to the Cisco truck not showing up, which problems in the crew always start with the kitchen. There's no doubt about it. If the food ain't right, the experience ain't right. See, there's no food. The commercial dishwasher broke, so they were serving kids food on dirty dishes apparently. And also there was a chef named Dodge, and he had been serving up raw meatballs. Doge didn't know how to cook, or maybe he was just having a little fun with the kids. Put some hair on your balls. And apparently, but the big thing, guys, is they couldn't find anyone to work the camp, which apparently is not exclusive to the camping industry.
Oh, hilarious. This is a nobody can afford.
Nobody
camp workers.
No one will work.
Hilarious.
They
Speaking of Biden Town Hall, he had an awkward moment with a restaurant owner who asked him the same thing. He's like, "Hey, how do I get restaurant employees when you're paying them so much unemployment?" And he's like, "Well, it'll run out in a couple of months, so
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, I guess like the major red flag. But before 4 days before camp, maybe a week before camp, an email went to every parent saying, "We desperately need camp counselors if you know anyone." Like at that point, I'm not sending my kids, right? But apparently, I guess they fired a ton quit. It was just a shit show. But yeah, as I said, guys, this is not exclusive to the camping industry. It's in all first-time jobs, especially fast food. So this is interesting. According to one executive from the tiny burger chain White Castle, they recently cold called 550,000 past applicants from as far back as 2017 to try to get people to work, saying, "Hey, this is White Castle. Sorry we passed on you 4 years ago, but we feel like you've grown. So do you still want to be a part of the White Castle family?" You're like, "What?"
And they're like, "No, I'm making $15.95 an hour on unemployment."
Someone's like, "Yes,
finally. I told you, Mom. I told you White Castle would."
They've been waiting.
Finally vindicated.
Surprisingly, 32,000 people were interested. Who knows if that's bullshit or not? That's from White Castle. Also, guys, fast food chains are holding hiring events, adding extra perks, raising wages. McDonald's in Florida was giving candidates $50 just for interviewing, which is, if you think about fucking McDonald's, that's insane. And in North Carolina, McDonald's franchise was reportedly offering a $500 signing bonus, also insane for a McDonald's. Taco Bell held a hiring event and offered drive-through interviews in some locations, which, I mean, come on. And then Chipotle has raised their wages to $15 an hour. So the people are trying hard. The food service did add 194,000 jobs in June, but it was more at like bars and stuff.
So you compete with Uncle Sam.
Everyone's eating fast food.
Yeah, well, 3 in 4 independent restaurants are still struggling for workers, according to a recent poll. So people are not; they don't want to work. And in Austin, I'm just, I still get the local news, and apparently it's a serious issue in Austin.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I mean, it's the fact that people can stay home and get paid the equivalent of $16 an hour has really changed the economy significantly. I mean, it goes away in September, but while it's active, it's really changed things.
Yeah, and if you're not working and taking unemployment, you're a piece of shit.
You know what?
Well, so many people though.
We fucked up. For I think Charles sent us this thing like a day before it ended, and I also saw it around July 19th. Did you see the taco job from McCormick's, the C's taco seasoning?
No.
McCormick was offering $100,000 for 4 months of work to be the taco czar or like the taco spokesperson for them. And you had to just send in a 2-minute video saying why you love tacos. And they were going to pick someone it expired on July 20th. We all should have fucking applied because it was like a remote job. They do fly you out to do a couple taco events, but they're just paying $25,000 a month, September, October, November, December of this year. Whoops.
Damn.
Someone's getting paid.
Could have been the taco czar.
Yeah.
No free ads. We wouldn't have gotten that job.
Could have been the tacos.
But I'm
here.
proud.
Oh,
of
I mean, that's
proud
a
of
cool.
whoever does. Psyched
That's
for
a
them.
cool job.
It's a
really
fucking awesome job.
Yeah.
It's also a marketing stunt, right? Unless
Well, of
they
course.
came in inside baseball that we're going to get the job, you know.
No,
Anyway.
of course. It's
You need a job, guys, because if you don't have one, you're going to get into debt. And I feel like most of us, you carry a balance on your credit cards. And if those cards come with high interest rates, which they do, you need to visit our partner, Lightstream. Let's get into it, guys. Lower your interest rate and save with a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream. You should really do this. There's no reason not to. You should check it out. Like, it is a little thing that you can do, but it will help you get out of debt. Little steps end up
Immensely.
getting you to the finish line eventually.
The only way to get out is to deal with it.
Yeah, so go to Lightstream, apply. Rates start at just 5.93% APR with autopay and excellent credit, which is crazy low. Lightstream believes that people with good credit deserve a better loan experience, and that's exactly what they deliver. You can get a loan from $5K to $100K. Dang, no fees. You can get your money as soon as the same day you apply. So get on it. For our listeners, there's a special interest rate discount, so you can save even more. This is insane that loan companies doing this. The only way to get that discount is go to Lightstream, Lightstream, lightstream.com/factor. That's lightstream.com/factor. And if you're going to do this, I know how advertising works. You might like wake up in the middle of the night, 2 nights from now, but what was that thing? It was Lightstream. Make sure you put this /factor in there, dudes and girls.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they're like, these hard factor guys don't have a dedicated audience that also want lower interest rates. And that's bad.
Well,
Yeah,
double.
also,
Yeah,
you're
you
not
get the
gonna get
lower
the deal.
interest rate. Yeah.
You gotta get
So,
the
I mean, if
special
you want to help
deal.
yourself, right, just put the /factor.
And your
Lightstream.com.
favorite podcast and help us.
Yeah. Disclaimer real quick, guys. This is subject to credit approval. Rates range from 5.38% APR to 19.99% APR. Include a 0.5 autopay discount. Lower rate requires excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply. Offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/factor for more information.
That last story made me hungry.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. There's no White Castle in Austin, which is terrible. All right. This next TikTok International moment is brought to you by True Niagen, something that can actually help you cut down on your daily coffee intake. True Niagen fuels the body's energy engines, maintains cellular metabolism, and even supports heart health. I have more energy, don't need those extra cups of coffee since I started taking it. With 11 published human clinical studies and backed by Nobel Prize winners, True Niagen is a supplement that's clinically proven to boost NAD levels, which is an essential coenzyme required for cellular energy and repair. Since taking True Niagen, I have more zest for life, and it can definitely tell when I don't take it a certain day. It's a noticeable difference. So add more vitality to your life today with True Niagen. Right now, new customers can save 10% on their first purchase by going to trueniagen.com/factor. Use code FACTOR. That's TRUNIAGEN.com/factor. Code FACTOR to save 10% on your first order. TrueNiagen.com/factor. Code FACTOR. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. And now it is time for the TikTok International moment. Going to do 2 today because I know we've got a lot of voicemails to get to.
Oh, and reviews. The Hive came in with the reviews this week.
Turn up.
Turn up, Hive.
Turn up, Hive. So today we got some animal on animal violence in Africa and some sweaty money in the UK. First
from a stripper, probably because of the background.
No, I'll get to it. No,
okay,
might be surprised. So
I thought I guessed right. Okay,
first to Gabon, Africa, where scientists. All right, here's where Gabon is, by the way, just in case you've had any right next to the Republic.
Gabon.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always looking at the map of Africa, being like, okay, let me familiarize myself with all these countries, and then there's always like a brand new one to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gabon. No, I wouldn't
never
have
heard
recalled
of this
it
country.
offhand. No,
that wasn't around when we were growing up.
I'm sure it was.
You think so?
Yeah.
Gabon.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty sure.
So, we're going to Gabon, where scientists from Germany have witnessed the first ever deadly attack on gorillas by their close relatives and neighbors, the much meaner chimpanzee. The attack took place back in 2019, actually, in Luango National Park in Gabon, Africa, which is on Africa's west coast, bordering the Republic of the Congo, which I still believe to this day is where an ancient species of super gorillas is guarding the key to the world's future and huge diamonds in an ancient jungle palace / tomb of sorts.
Was a great movie.
Like the movie Congo. Yeah, good movie.
Like the movie
It's
Congo.
free
You
on
know what wasn't
Netflix.
so good in Congo is the like the animatronic. Remember in the beginning they had like that animatronic chimp or gorilla, and then like the later gorillas were the one that like their friend, like the kind gorilla was like a real piece of shit. Like it was a real shitty puppetry. Is my point.
Yeah, wasn't great. Anyway, lots of great apes there in that region. And prior to 2019, chimps and gorillas seemingly got along great. The study just came out, I guess. So coexisting, foraging for food together. They were even seen socializing and playing together. But back on that day, it all changed as on that day, a large group of chimps strategically attacked a smaller group of gorillas, including 2 silverbacks. The fight lasted for over an hour, and when it was done, 2 infant gorillas had been separated from the group and savagely killed by the chimps.
Oh man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The chimps are killing babies.
Yeah. Oh, the chimps are fucking ruthless motherfuckers, man.
Dude.
Must have been an intense fight. Scientists believe that these interactions may be taking place more frequently now due to food competition caused by climate change and the collapse of certain fruit availability in that region. So kind of like, oh, you want to take the last banana? I'm going to kill your kids, kind of thing.
Whoa.
And I don't know if you have ever seen like chimps attack another group of chimps. They're very competitive, but they are violent motherfuckers. They will tear your limbs off.
If you want, okay, there's this documentary called Rise of the Warrior Apes, and it's these people who were embedded with apes, and they document the first time that apes started warring on other apes. Like it happens while they're doing their research. It's the best documentary about animals and I've ever seen in my life. It's so awesome.
Chimps attacking is like noisier than like a tennis match at Wimbledon with them.
So noisy.
I'm rolling. I'm strapped if I'm around a chimp.
Oh yeah,
me too. They're the
but you
worst.
might need
I'm
knives
bringing
too
them.
because they're so agile.
Oh, I think a gun can handle it.
Yeah.
Gun can handle the business with a chimp.
Yeah, and I mean, if Planet of the Apes has taught us anything, it's that chimps are the smarter ones versus gorillas. Hopefully, these things stay away from the wise and peaceful orangutans, or we may have to start shooting them. You know what I mean? Because you can't have that. So,
no, I mean, I've now it is a lifetime policy for me. I'm gonna have a gun on me if I go see a chimp.
you guys want to see the picture of that woman that got attacked by the chimp?
No,
Okay,
no.
I have it just ready.
You
Okay. Okay. Well, let me know if you want to see it later. All right. Let's go to Dublin, Ireland, where high temps have caused one mattress shop, Mattress Mick, to change its policy of which currencies it will accept for its bedding goods. You see, when temps are high, many women are choosing to ditch their normal handbags and are instead using their bras for storing certain items, such as cash. But when those high temps, with those high temps, also come sweaty, glistening breasts inside those bras, soaking up that cash and bra with liquid that some men would pay thousands of dollars for. But not Michael Flynn. He's had enough of the sweat-soaked cash and has put a sign outside of his business that reads, "No bra money. Due to increasing temperatures and for our own personal safety, we will not be accepting bra money. Sorry for the inconvenience." He also urges his patrons on Facebook to keep their money in their handbag where it belongs.
That's the most loser sign in the history of signs.
That bra money must be stinky, man. It must just be real
in the
slimy.
best way. That you can tell that guy's never spent some time under a bra. You know, he's never. He doesn't know what he's missing.
He's an idiot. He could double his money if he sold that bra money. Like you get $3 for $1 on the internet for that.
You
bra
couldn't
money.
pay me to write that sign.
He's got a live cam on the customer, and then he's like winking. He's like, "This one, how much?"
He's also probably perving out, staring at all the bras. Like now, like
live auction.
Yeah, his eye level's just right at the bras.
Yeah. So, of course, this caused a bit of stir on the internet, and responses online have been great. One woman tagged her presumably large and sweaty-bosomed friends, saying, "Rachel Bias, April Tiernan, which one of yous was that? poor mattress Mick. So yeah, she's blaming the policy on her sweaty-breasted friends. And then Jennifer Fox said, "Personal safety? That's hilarious, ridiculous. What do you think the Euro notes are going to do to you, LOL? Jump up and bite you on the neck? They're going to attack you? Chill." So not everyone's feeling it, but mattress Mick and Michael Flynn is...
Yeah, I mean, I can understand this policy. Really, you don't want to have your cash register just full of like.
It's hard to separate them.
Gross.
How
like,
bad could it have been that he
Here's-
had to write the sign?
Here's
Like,
a
how bad
guy
was it
who
getting?
works at the shop who will gladly be the designated titty
It's like
money
a
dude.
pool. It's
Right.
like a pool. When you work at a pool, you don't want all that wet
Right.
money all the time.
Yeah,
Right?
but I mean, like, it must have been a string of very sweaty bills.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
It
going
was
to
a
double
matter-
down.
One after the other, one more sweaty than the next.
This
It's a,
this is
it's
how
a
you
mattress
handle it.
store was.
Yeah, mattress store. Mattress
You
Mick.
get the maintenance guy who wants this money, and you designate him the sweaty money guy. And here's what's going to happen: you're going to make him really happy. He's going to work harder, and the women that are taking out their sweaty money are going to realize how weird it is when Jerry saunters over
So
when they
Count
ring a
this
special
money,
bell.
Jerry.
I've got a theory here. I don't know much about Mattress Mick, but I mean, I do know that no one buys mattresses with cash. So I
It's a
feel
betting store. It's a betting store.
exactly.
So,
I feel like it's not a mattress store. It sounds like strippers are coming in with their wet stripper money. Prostitutes and strippers are coming in with their disgusting money to buy whatever else Mattress Mick is actually selling.
Mattress Mick's got a prostitute problem.
It's
is
definitely
what's
it's
happening.
definitely something else going on with the sweaty titty money. No one buys mattresses with cash.
I don't know. We should try to get.
It's a
get him
drug
on.
ring. It's a gambling ring. It's
Is
something.
Mattress Mick got a number? Can we call him?
No, it's he's in Dublin, so I think it's like maybe like 4
it's-
a.m. there.
it's too-
So
nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
we'll see.
Well, we'll call him and ask and get it on the show. All right. Well, we have a lot of voicemails and reviews, but before we do that, let's talk about the most comfortable pants that exist on planet Earth. Those are bird dog shorts. They have a built-in silky soft inner liner that makes underwear obsolete. You don't need them anymore. Get like 3 pairs of bird dogs. You don't need any other. That's it. Like, you don't need anything else besides that. They're the most comfortable shorts I've ever worn personally. That's no bullshit. They stole Lululemon's designer, and now they're just doing it better. If you're not wearing bird dogs this summer, then what the fuck are you doing? Every dude needs a pair of bird dogs. We get compliments and like thanked all the time for bringing bird dogs to Hive members' lives. It's the best. And did bird dogs do it again, guys? Or did bird dogs do it again? Go to birddogs.com, enter promo code FACTOR, and they'll throw in the free bird dog whistle ball, which is that football that you can throw 7,000 yards. You remember those Nerf Vortex Howler footballs that whistle when you throw them? Yeah, it's that. But
So sweet.
yeah, but they threw their logo on it. So it's got the Bird Dogs logo on it, which is awesome. That's birddogs.com, promo code FACTOR, and boom, you got the shorts, you got the free whistle ball, you're ready to go.
Beautiful.
Beautiful indeed. All right, you ready? I'm doing reviews first.
Yeah, go for it.
We're doing one by one. We're gonna pop them up. From Mitchie B 23. Sorry, Pat. The first ones are about you. Okay, we're getting the personalities out of the way first. I like this show. Pat, cry more. Try seeing things outside your partisan lib perspective. So that's Mitchie B. But
I have. I'm
Go
a
ahead.
thinker, and I'm right.
there you go. So here, it's not all bad, Pat.
Trust me.
From ATX Bubs. Funny. Pat C is hilarious. Wish he'd do another additional solo pod interviewing interesting folks. Think it would be highly entertaining. So there you go.
Sounds like one day. That sounds cool.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Hampton in concierge. Nice. Hope for a future of the news. This podcast and the Reuters Wire are the only place I go to for the news. Will's laugh keeps it light, better than a 90s sitcom laugh track. Mark is the sane one that keeps it level. Wes is the everyman that keeps it relatable. Pat's okay, I guess. Keep it up, Pat. It would be boring without you. Perfect balance. HAGFD. Have a great fucking day.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, we gotta keep going. That was all the ones about, like, name calling. Now we're into some reviews.
Okay.
Rad Dad since 2016 says 5 stars. 1 out of 2. 5 stars for my phone. 2 out of 2, and my wife's phone.
Nailed it.
Mary
butt.
Mary butt.
Nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Got her ass.
Got her ass. All right, we got
that's nice. That's nice work. What was his name?
Rad Dad.
Rad Dad since 20. Really strong work. Rad
Yeah.
Dad.
He's got a 5-year-old. Toe Psycho 2025 star says, best show. Thought I'd already submitted one of these, but better late than never. Been here since the beginning. You guys make daily news stomachable and bring folks together like few can. Good stuff. And that's a good review, Toe Psycho.
Oh, wow, thank you.
I like toes.
You ever seen a toe guy really talk about toes though?
No,
They
Is it
can't
gonna go
help it. Oh my god! I had a buddy that was a toe guy, and I would just anytime a lady was taking a shoe off anywhere near him, my eyes were just on him, watching him, just trying to not
trying to
react.
keep it together?
Oh my god, the toes
We know the
drives
toe
him
guy, don't
wild.
we?
toes are driving him wild.
Didn't you say we know the toe guy?
I don't know if he has another toe guy.
Oh, damn.
Oh, the toe man. All right. 5 stars from Hawk Honey. Treat yourself. Great and very entertaining way to get the news going. Potentially JD from Dallas. Thank you, JD from Dallas.
Oh, nice.
Definitely JD from Dallas.
And treat yourself. Nice.
And treat yourself. All right.
Mhm.
Courtney
treat.
loves coffee and wine. Good stuff there, Courtney. HAGFD. Love cheating on the news with you guys every morning. Keep it
Oh.
up. Kissy face. Nice.
Sup, Courtney.
Yeah. Next one is Kaylee Menk, the pod. Been listening to the podcast for a year now. I'm a home health physical therapist. Listening to this pod every morning gives me conversation starters with all my patients, and I'm not having the same boring weather chat. So thanks, guys. Boom, Kaylee.
Beautiful. That's
That's what
Kaylee,
it's
by
all
the
about.
way,
Perfect.
depending on
Boom.
where you're at, all of our bodies suck. So
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So if you want to,
I don't
tell
know.
us how to make them better or something
That'd
like
be
that.
good.
Yeah. Anybody's got any tips?
Send a few tips.
I've been really just like, something I did today. This reminds me, it's a sad thing. I dusted off my rower because it had sat
Step one.
dormant, for
that is
so
sad.
long that I had to dust it. And I hit the weights a little bit too. I dusted them a little bit. Well, they've sat still for so long that they
You know
needed
what I've
dusting.
been doing?
So
When we're not working, I've been trying to sit in complete darkness and sleep like 16 hours a day.
Mhm.
what are you
Is that
trying
gonna
to
work?
find a new level of consciousness?
Yeah, I've been listening to these goddamn scary stories on YouTube. And anyways, next one. I can't pronounce that. It's a bunch of letters. Who? Mike Jones, 8004. These guys have me dying every morning. Love the content, fellas. Boom. Nice ones. We got Ed T.
T.
5 stars. Funny as fuck.
Nice.
Nice. Ed T. Hell yeah. We're keeping it rolling. The real Jay Young's 5 stars says Fat Boy Summer. Love this podcast. I listen to it every day while working construction. Keep doing your thing. Your Instagram stories are some of the highlights of my social media experience.
Oh,
nice. Love that.
Swinging a hammer. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, the hive is doing the yeoman's work. I mean, the hive,
Yeah.
it's the salt of the earth. It's like
Mhm.
without the Hardo hive, things would just implode.
It'd fall apart.
It would
Oh.
completely fall apart.
Which is why we have such a diverse and like good workforce at the Hive that when we go to Hive Island, we can make it like an entire city.
Oh, it would
Yeah.
we would take
Yeah.
over anything we wanted to. If in fact, like we could do that, that could be home base, and we could just start expanding the empire.
Yeah, we can
from
start
there.
a city, a state, the whole thing, a country. Like we have the Hive is capable of getting something off from basically dirt and turning it into a metropolis. We got next Reed TC. These guys, man, good show. Nice, Reed. Dig it.
Cool.
I read that one with like a real Southern accent. These guys,
Yeah,
man,
these guys, man.
man.
From a zillion more. Maybe a zillion more shows. I like that. Great show. Listen every morning to get my news. Love it. We got a few more here. We got a few more, not a zillion more. Ripper Law says 5 stars. Awesome. Strangely irreverent, yet respectful of each other and different viewpoints. Also freaking hilarious. That's a pretty good review. I like it.
That's very accurate.
Yeah, that could be like a description of the show. I like that. Next one at Lombard Trucking. Thank you.
Nice.
Can't thank you guys enough for the content. Love the Discord. And for as long as you guys do this, I will continue to send in the car. Hope to meet you all one day. Lombard's Trucking's in Austin. That's probably doable. And soon for a cup of coffee in the big time. Cheers, our guy Lombard Trucking. Boom.
Yeah.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Hell yeah.
Wes is at the Costco off of I think William Cannon, like most days.
Yeah.
Went there today, bought that chair we were talking about.
So
Oh, you did? You went
bought
back and
the
got
chair?
it? Have you set
Yeah.
it up yet?
No, it's a pain in the ass to put together. Yeah, it's not one of those ones that just plops down on the already assembled. You got to like do a few screws. So
But that was
pretty
2 days in
disappointed.
a row. That was 2 days in a row at the Costco for you.
It was.
Make it 3 tomorrow. And I think this is the last one. Hey, from Husker 69. Hard factor, more like boner factor. Every time I hear money for nothing, right? But would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or wieners down your back like a stegosaurus?
Whoa. So people would have to fuck your forehead?
Wieners down my back.
they wouldn't have to. Will.
No,
you could,
Will, you
could
don't
be
have to.
forehead celibate.
Yeah, well, you don't
Yeah,
have
I mean,
to get your forehead fucked because it's a vagina.
I'm pretty sure
I
you
mean,
would, though.
You have an
would.
asshole. You get shoved. You get.
If there's a vagina, it don't have to be fucked.
Got no choice.
I gotta
Yeah, you
shove
would,
my
though.
head in.
You would.
You would.
You would. I think it, but then people would have to ride your back on the dicks.
Could you imagine laying on the stairs and just sliding down? How good that would feel.
Oh man. Well, with the
You'd have to wear match shirts.
what's easier to cover up?
Probably the forehead.
Depends what religion you are, really.
Nah, the dicks.
I think
No,
the dicks
wait.
are easier to cover
How
up.
many dicks we're talking? Like 5 dicks on your
Well,
back?
how big are they? I
At
mean,
least
if
a
they,
few.
Big enough. I mean, a dick. You could see a dick. Like you. If it's
I mean, you could wear a shirt in the pool. You know what I mean? Like, depends on how big the dicks are. You could wear specialty shirts.
You
Yeah,
think
you
they'd
went to
be
a
all
cold
the same
place.
size or different sizes?
We got to figure out the stegosaurus dicks.
There's-
Yeah.
well, one
Like
of
all
them's
different
bigger.
dicks.
One of
Yeah,
them's the
different
biggest.
colors,
menagerie.
different sizes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one in the middle is the biggest, right? It goes
Right.
like it goes
And
like
you have-
up and then back
Yeah.
down.
You have a couple little nubs at the
and then it
ends.
goes back down. Yeah. It's like a bell curve.
It's a dongosaurus.
Yeah.
Dong
I don't know. That's a tough
To
one.
sleep, yeah, tough to sleep.
At first I was thinking definitely the dongs, but now I'm thinking
Yeah, now
maybe the vagina.
I'm over
Vagina,
the vagina
forehead.
now. Yeah.
It's too many dongs on your
You
back.
got a hat. You could just cover it up,
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Mm.
Good
and then you
question.
could have sex with somebody with your head.
Hey,
If you ever
good,
get frustrated, people are gonna be, you
good
masturbate?
question though. Okay, I have to share 14 voicemails in this incredibly challenging process. So can bear with me.
Good luck,
Uh,
Mark.
Do the banter, do your thing.
Why we call him Tech Mark.
Yeah, tech
Tech
me
Mark.
out.
He's like me. At
Here we
least
go.
you loaded the stuff before.
Here we go.
I didn't even
Boom.
load my stuff.
What's up, boys? Mike from America here. Love the show. Love what you do. Much appreciated. So the other day I was thinking about the hardest times I've laughed while listening to the show, and I think it was when Pat called Wes a piece of shit for not getting the vaccine or saying he wouldn't, and Wes responded with, "Okay, cuties." Very well done. Still laugh about it even today. So my question following up on that, because we never really heard much after Pat decided to take the appalling stance of defending cuties. So this one's for you, Pat. First question, did you ever watch Cuties? If so, I have a few follow-up questions. Number 1, how hot was the shower that you had to take after? Number 2, how many weeks did it take you until you got a good night's sleep afterward? And number 3, what FBI watch list do you think you got put on? Anyway, boys, love the show. Keep doing what you're doing. Have a great fucking day.
Bringing back the cuties talk.
It's a work of art. I'm sorry. It's not one I particularly like, but
This
it is
the
art.
The art thing.
Yeah, the art thing.
Why don't you watch Cuties and then come tell me how weird
Well, did
Cuties
you
is?
watch it? That was his question.
Yeah, of course I watched it. Why would I be talking about if I didn't watch the movie?
Okay. Did you have to take a hot shower afterwards?
No, bro.
Will's just re-asking the questions.
Answer the man's questions.
Answers
Hot
the
shower,
question.
no. FBI watch list, probably. Night's
Answer his
sleep?
question.
I don't sleep, man. Cuties
All
or
right.
not.
Here comes another fun one. This guy actually had 2. His second one, we'll talk about afterwards here.
Good morning. I called in specifically after Wednesday's cup of coffee to give Will credit for holding what is 2 of the stupidest opinions I've ever heard of. Pat and Mark. Yeah, it was Mark, not Wes. So I wanted to make sure because you guys always get mad when we get your names wrong. How you guys stick up for Fauci still is incredible. It's absolutely incredible to me. Like, that's the most lefty socialist bullshit you do anymore, Pat. No one believes in Fauci anymore, dude. Come on, man. The guy is literally lying in Congress. He's going to go to jail. This is a bad take, dude. Get off the take. Have a great fucking day, boys.
So real quick before we answer, he called back in and had left a similar voicemail, but he's like, first of all, I want to say that was a bit aggressive and I love you guys, but why are you bashing Rand Paul? Rand Paul's the best. So like
Rand Paul, in my opinion, is a chode. That's my opinion of Rand Paul is a chode. Most of them are chodes.
Agree. Not every listener is going to agree with. Yeah,
I think this is a case where they can both be chodes.
Yeah, in this particular issue of COVID, they both are chodes, in my opinion. I think that someone in a position of power that's poo-pooing the worst global pandemic death-wise in the past 100 years is a dick. It's irresponsible, and I think obviously Fauci probably came from lab and he knew about it, which I said on Wednesday too.
I think like the thing
politicizing the COVID is just stupid to begin with.
I got 2 points on my take, but what you were saying, Will.
People just want to know where the fucking virus came from. I think Fauci knows where it came from, and he's not telling.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to tell. But the specific issue I had was this, right? So Paul was sitting there citing a paper that Fauci was saying, no, your citation of that paper is incorrect. Now, Paul, right, went on Twitter and incorrectly cited a paper earlier this year, effectively saying that the fact that he had COVID means that he'll have a natural immunity to COVID now, which is not the case. And the people that wrote that paper that he used on Twitter to make his point were like, no, Rand Paul, that's not what that's about. So my point is, you have a guy who's he is a doctor, but he has a history of incorrectly citing it at Fauci, who's a scientist and academic, and Fauci is saying, hey man, that's wrong. Also,
but Fauci has zero credibility, though.
Different. So, when you get a grant and you sub-grant, it gets complicated.
But
so
Fauci
I do
has no credibility. He's been studying coronaviruses for like decades, and he is in charge of the fucking Wuhan lab on the U.S. side, and he can't fucking tell us where it's been. No, it's crippled the globe for 2 years.
I think Rand Paul asking him about the gain of function is a very good thing. But I'm saying
historically, he's so protected.
I don't like what Rand Paul did the entirety of the coronavirus.
Yeah, but Fauci, the Fauci can do no wrong. Like, I see no evil, hear no evil is so fucking stupid.
Let's move on.
Thanks for the call. Thanks for the voicemail.
Fuck off. Yeah, you left 2. don't worry more about COVID, guys. We don't care.
Nothing to do with socialism.
Well,
we got our first.
Nice.
Here.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not playing?
You gotta allow audio.
Guys, you gotta tell me.
Audio.
You gotta tell me, bro. You gotta tell me, bro.
I mean, Tech Mark.
We did.
You gotta tell me earlier,
10
bro.
seconds.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Why you don't do this through your phone? I don't know.
Why I don't do this through my phone? Because it sounds terrible, Wes. I had to do so much audio editing with your shit quality. Here we go.
It sounds
awful on the phone.
It does sound like butt.
It sounds terrible.
Thank you for
here you go.
doing this.
You're welcome, Pat.
Chris from Austin calling in. I'd love to grab a beer with you dudes sometime.
Yeah.
First time caller. Been listening for about a year now. Start my morning every morning with you boys. Morning wood and all. Makes it pretty rough with this, but I just roll over and turn it on.
Nice.
Start saying a good note to all of my friends about it. Actually headed to go do a brewery tour for my best friend's birthday. Rented him a party bus to take us around. So my question for you guys is,
nice.
What's the most the funnest boys trip you've ever been on? Thanks, guys. Keep it up. Love y'all.
Best boys trip.
I mean, it always involves a party bus in some shape or fashion.
We've had some party buses.
We've had some pretty much
some boy trips.
The ages 19 to 32 were boys trips every weekend.
Yeah, I'd say like beach trips like the real early boys trips were like beach trips in the summertime. And then when you graduate from that, you go on to Florida trips with your groups of boys.
Yeah.
And then you graduate from that and you do like the best one I've probably done is whitewater rafting. Like I
was going to say our trip to Colorado.
That was a good boy.
Whitewater rafted, playing golf in high altitude in Colorado. Awesome. Buying fake cocaine from those locals. Watching Wes throw up and then telling us that's how you know it's bad coke. It was just perfect.
I also this is a throwback, but I also like how all seniors do like senior beach week. We did like junior beach week, senior beach week, then freshman year college beach week, and like so
3 beach
like
weeks.
We did like 3 consecutive beach weeks with our large group of boys, and those were all awesome. But yeah, we've had like 50 boys trips together, and they're all
Key West was amazing.
Yeah, Key West was amazing. They're all always a good time.
I'd say a couple that I didn't do with you guys though. Rugby spring break tour in Florida was excellent in college. So we did like a Florida tour of games during spring break. Obviously, just a great time. And then whitewater rafting, like the Colorado one that we went to on that bachelor party was incredible. Also, if you go on like a more remote one, like if you go like on a more physically challenging one, that's also very awesome. Did the Upper Kern River in California.
Couple boys trips in Canada. Did a Montreal boys trip, a Vancouver boys trip. Got both coasts. I mean, we got to move on. We could do hours and hours and hours on boys trips.
That whitewater rafting trip, though, was one of the most miserable times I've ever been in my life before it got started, though, because when you're hungover and you're putting on a cold, used wetsuit, it was worse than puking in the parking lot. Holy shit!
You were, and we took the strongest of the edibles right before the bus ride, and like it took like 30 minutes to get in those stinky wetsuits, and then the whole bus ride they're explaining how you can knock your teeth out and die, and like at the end of the
edibles were kicking in.
Yeah, at the end of the bus trip, he was like, "Does anyone want to stay on the bus?" And I was like, literally looking for anyone else, and I was like, "No."
If you would have asked me, I might have been in.
That was a rough couple hours.
Yeah.
And I had to take a nap because I was so mentally exhausted after after whitewater rafting because it was way too high.
That's awesome.
All right, let's see here. Next one. All right, here we go.
What's up, fellas? This is Wes's boy, the Cactus Jackal, aka Topher Joe. Been listening to you guys for a few years. Kind of missed the serious show from when you guys were with Barstool, but congrats on doing your own thing. That is the American dream.
Hell yeah.
Now let's clear a few things up. My name is Chris. I use Topher Joe for the same reason Mark uses the incognito bar on his browser. I like to be inappropriate online, and I am not a lax bro.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Pat, you kind of look like a lesbian when you wear that turtleneck underneath your suit coat. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but thought you should know.
Is the idea.
Love you guys, and have a great fucking weekend.
What did he say? He's not relaxed, bro? Is that someone that was
not a lax?
Not a lax. I asked if Topher
if
plays
he's a
lacrosse.
lax,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
He won that golf pool we were in, by the way. He's so good at betting on golf.
Really?
Damn,
Yeah.
Topher.
He's good. I'm gonna just take his picks and pass them off as my own from now on.
That's awesome.
Probably betting on Morikawa a lot. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
I think he's also. I mean, I don't know. I do use an incognito bar, but he also might be referencing Wes's Mozilla. Yeah.
You better believe I tripled down on the turtlenecks. I have 2 more colors coming from Land's End.
It does. He's got a point. You look like the Theranos chick.
Oh my god,
Elizabeth Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was kind of hot.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a sophisticated look.
Smart.
It's all good, Pat. Here you go.
You don't need to tell me it's all good. I know it's all
Fart
good.
here.
Paul Fart.
Just listened to this Friday's episode and just realized, man, the mishap there with the quietness. Holy shnikes. I was out at the rally last week with a couple of heifers, and those BBWs, they got me, boys. And what do you say? I got a question for you. If a deer and a moose mated, would it be a deuce or would it be a mirror? Go ahead and talk it about amongst yourselves there, boys, and hey, have a great fucking day, huh?
Yeah, you too, Paul Fart.
Yeah. Those BBWs.
Thanks,
I mean, it's got to be a deuce, right?
No, it's a mirror for sure.
It's a mirror.
It's got to be a mirror.
But deuce is a cooler name.
It is cooler, but it doesn't sound as like a.
Nah,
like
it's deuce for sure.
It's got to be deuce.
Mirrors, they already have meerkat, like in Africa, right? So you like a deuce. They don't have a deuce, right?
No, there's no animal that's called a deuce. No way.
They have meerkat. I feel like you can't
There you
step
go.
on meerkat's territory.
You can't do it. You cannot do it. All right. That was easy one. Moving on to the next one. Here we go.
What's up, boys? It's Sean from Connecticut. I just want to say I just recently joined in the Send in the Card here.
Yeah.
Participated in my first trivia night tonight. I was on Team Kate. Guys, that was awesome. And also to anybody listening to this, if you air it, if you're a casual listener of Hard Factor, you got to join the Send in the Cards here, and you got to get in on these trivia nights. Like, that was the most fun I've had in a while, and it was awesome to meet all of you guys. Nice. I love that Greg from our team, like, we crushed it. We started down low. I think we missed every question in the estimation category, and we came back and we almost won it. Came in second place. Team Kate, awesome. Let's go. boys, thank you so much for everything that you do. Love the podcast. Just keep it up. Send it, everybody. Join the Send in the Car tier. It's awesome. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you next. Awesome. Send in the car.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Send in the car. Send in the car.
See, what I do, Wes, when I hear that, when I'm editing the voicemails, is I actually add the Send in the Car audio clip to the tail of the voicemail to make the job easier for the audio guy. Thank you for editing again, Mark, tonight.
That's cool.
No problem. But that was
Good
like a
job.
backhanded slap.
I'm teasing, but it does sound like butt.
Yeah, it does sound like butt when you hold the phone
But
up.
I think the butt. I think
It is
most
the
important-
easiest thing to
The
do.
most important
Yeah,
thing
it
here.
is the
Hold
easiest
on.
thing
The
to
most.
do.
Wait. The most. Sean is correct. Trivia nights
Yeah.
are very fun.
Why are we arguing here? Trivia nights are very fun.
Yeah, they're fun, man.
They're so fun. When are we doing the next one?
They are
We're not,
fucking awesome.
we're not supposed to announce, right? We're like,
Well,
Yeah, don't
soon,
announce.
hopefully.
I told Mike to just give us a date, his
Whenever-
next available date.
yeah.
It's once
whenever-
a month, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
once a month.
I would
When
do
Mike-
it every
whenever
fucking
Mike's-
3 weeks. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Whenever Mike's available, but he's the best host possible for trivia.
Oh, yeah, we
trivia
need
is
Mike.
so fucking awesome. It really is like a awesome perk for the top tier in Patreon, and plus you get
You ain't
all the
kidding.
Discord tiers and everything, all the extra podcasts. Worth it.
Yeah, check
would-
out triviathrowdownonline.com. That's Mike's company if you want to take a look.
It's so
I would-
fun.
I would
Such a fun
never go to an art museum over a trivia. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have a choice.
Be a mistake.
And I promise, I had a bad performance last time. I was a little bloated. That's on me. I'm gonna come in ready to go next trivia.
I'm gonna try to win again. Got second the first time. I'm just gonna keep doing good at trivia. It's all good. Let's play the next one.
Hey boys, we were just curious. This is John from Ohio. We were just curious if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be, and what would the stipulations associated with it be? Have a good one, boys. Have a great fucking day.
All right,
Thanks.
real quick. Let me add the next one before you ponder that for a few seconds.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I know.
Okay, but I got to add this. This is the second part of that voicemail, and this is
There's
related.
like stipulations.
This is related. No, this is
involved.
related to the trivia night. This is the people that were on the voice chat at the end of at the end of trivia night. So hang
Oh.
on.
Nice.
Yes, let me share screen. I think I botched it. Hang on, we're still going. So this is Friday night around midnight. These voicemails came in.
Oh, good. So after trivia, people are nice and loaded.
They went on straight on the voice chat on the Discord. I joined it and was on with Dooley until 3 a.m. But spoiler alert, because here.
Hey, this is John S. again from Ohio, and I was told to correct my earlier voicemail and say this is from Julie, Scout, and John, and they just didn't want to call in as they need to it. So please play this message. Thank you.
There you go. There you
Shout
go.
out Dooley and Scout as well.
That was the late night voice chat after trivia. Okay,
That's
so
a
what's
fun crew. That's a
yeah.
fun crew.
Yeah, what's the food? What's the food, fellers?
I'll go first. Filet mignon and potatoes. Can I do those? Steak frites. Can I do those together? Can I combo it, or is it like one
I don't
actual
know.
food item?
I don't think so. I think that's
Fine. A grilled filet mignon twice a day, since you have to do a frequency. Grilled filet mignon maybe 3 times a day, since I don't get the potatoes. 3 times a day, maybe 4, four times a day. Filet mignon.
Treat yourself.
Wow.
Maybe 4.
4 fillets.
Holy moly. Anyone else have one?
Pat?
I'm not going. I would prefer to eat meat, but I wouldn't do meat. I wouldn't do meat because
Well, what could it be though? What could it be
for the
if it's
rest of
not
my
meat?
life? Because you're going to eat a bad meat one day, and then that's going to fuck you up mentally. So I would get a plant based food probably, but like
It's gotta be one thing though.
I know I'll go pasta. Can I have
Yeah,
sauce in my pasta?
Mac and cheese, bro.
Mac and cheese. Yeah, that's a
It's
pasta.
mac and cheese.
That's
Because it's
smart.
got to have cheese.
Oh,
I need the
fucking
cheese.
shit choice.
Mac and cheese.
No,
That's a shit choice. Okay.
Mac and
Well,
cheese.
eat your fucking fillets.
I
I'll
will.
have the mac and cheese.
I'll be very.
Wes, do you have one?
satisfied.
I mean, for sustainability, it'd have to be something like rice, but
Don't
I would go
sustainability.
blue crabs. Blue crabs is my
Single rice.
absolute favorite.
You would
food.
not get sick of blue crabs ever?
I mean, everyone gets sick of a food eventually. but
Eventually.
it's
I wouldn't get
my-
sick of mac and cheese.
My absolute favorite food.
Mac and cheese though. You can't have too much of it.
You can certainly. You can have it 4 times a day. All right. I don't know. Filet, blue crabs, mac and cheese, all good choices.
I mean, it's a tough question. It's a tough
Yeah.
question.
What do you guys think, Midnight Crew? You let us know. Call back.
Yeah, what are your stipulations?
Yeah.
Hey, boys, this is Brandon from, let's call it Canada. What up, Pat? Appreciate all the love you give us. Just wanted to call it and say I love you, boys. I'm just sitting at the lake right now on my little 200cc mini bike, drinking a Bud Light. And
sounds nice.
I got a question for you. A week at the beach or a week at a cottage? Your choice. Let me know, because I just did a week at the beach, and I'm about to do a week at the cottage, and day one up here, I'm fucking loving life. Maybe it's the trees, maybe it's the weed, maybe it's the beers, but
yeah,
maybe it's the mini bike.
Let me know what you boys think. Also, Steve, love you. Respect Canada, love. Bye.
Yeah, that was a brag and a half.
That
Having a good time up in Canada.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was a voicemail that was like a little too. He was having too good a time.
Whoa, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
We need to go up to
A
Canada.
week at the beach, and now I'm doing a week at the cottage, and
I bet he's in Canada too, so it's probably like not that crowded wherever
Perfect
he's
weather.
at compared.
yeah,
to,
I
like,
mean they
the
both
US.
sound nice. I mean, gun to head, it's beach always. Beach is my number one.
But here's I was thinking about this before we recorded. Is it you have to trade? Because I think that the question here is it crowded ass beach versus
what you? I mean, it's a beach.
Are you talking like a nice beach setting? Or are you talking about like you're at?
Well,
like,
are you talking a
Ocean
shitty? Are
City,
you talking
Maryland?
a shitty cottage with cobwebs and no AC? Or I mean, you could do all sorts of what ifs. Just
It's like Serenity.
idyllic beach versus idyllic cottage. Come on.
Oh, idyllic beach.
Yes.
versus
Was there a
idyllic.
lake at the
Yeah.
cottage?
Like the best possible
Yeah,
scenario
lake at the
of
cottage
each.
was, for sure.
Why are you making it shitty? It's got to be like the Amalfi Coast or whatever.
Because I feel like everybody will go beach on this one.
I'm
going.
He
beach.
wasn't. The caller wasn't going beach.
Yeah.
It's a toss up. I mean, if you have a nice lake, as long as it's not a shitty lake, you know.
Not in Canada. They're all gonna be nice up there.
You know what I think about? Someone was telling me about the Great Lakes, right? Which are huge lakes. So essentially, they're big enough where you could just see water. So it's like being at the ocean, but the waves aren't as good, right?
No,
but then if
there's
you
no
get out,
real waves.
apparently, well, the issue, guys, apparently, what do you like to do on a lake is boating. Apparently, get out in the Great Lakes. They're a lot of times too choppy to comfortably boat in.
Right, because they're so big. It's like they have swells,
Yeah.
like it's a small sea or ocean, but
So that got me thinking. What's the biggest lake before it starts getting choppy? That's the lake I want to be on.
Tahoe is about the maximum size. I'd say like surface area of Tahoe is like the maximum size before it gets like way too
Tahoe is
choppy.
nice.
I think I'll take a week at Tahoe versus the week at the beach.
How warm does it get in
Yeah,
there?
Tahoe's
Willie?
nice.
Tahoe, it's like at the warmest, it'll be like
Not
68,
warm. Yeah.
68 at the
We went.
warmest.
When did we go in July? Will
July.
August, I think, or late
August.
July.
Yeah, we went at like this part where the water would be like pretty much the warmest, maybe September because it warms up slower. And we were jumping in to pee, and it was chilly. I mean, you could
Yeah,
jump in, you could swim in there, but it was chilly.
Makes
It
your
was
breath go
perfect.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say is the second largest lake in a warmer weather area.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah, like I mean, the problem with southern lakes though, if you go down like to Arizona, Texas, and like Lake Mead and near Vegas, is that they have, I think, like a lot more bacteria. So like the cold water like is often like.
I'm
good
not
for
going to
you, too.
overthink it. It's beach for me. It always will be.
Yeah, I live right next to Tahoe, and I'm probably going beach.
Yeah, but I'm glad that he's having a hell of a time. That sounded nice. That sounded real nice. You know. Next one.
What up, guys? It's Low Life Louie here from Seattle. I just got done listening to the Florida Man Friday, and I was dying when Wes was saying he wears shorts and tennis shoes to weddings that he works at. I mean, you might as well just throw on a Tiz tank at that point. But yeah, it had me wondering. I'm curious, Wes, what are maybe some of the craziest or wildest things you've seen at weddings? I'm sure you've seen a couple of titties pop out, a couple of fights. But I want to open up the question to everybody. What are some of like the wildest or craziest or just interesting things you guys have seen at weddings? Anyway, I had a bonus dog this morning for breakfast.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah,
Fuck
that's
yeah.
all. Have a great fucking weekend, guys.
All right.
Bonus dog movement is taking off, Mark.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on, it's an easy movement to get involved in. I mean, don't twist. I don't want to twist anyone's arms, but you know, bonus dog.
So
It
Wes,
is
you got
delicious.
a standard
why don't
answer
you
for
go
this
first,
question?
Wes?
No, I mean I've seen fights. I've seen like a bridesmaid fall into a pond. I've seen like a groom, the groom get like practically like stripped down to his boxers on the dance floor and get in trouble with the bride. I've seen grooms carried out like hammered. I mean, nothing like too crazy. I've seen like people pass out at the altar, like bridesmaids and stuff, because they don't eat and shit. But nothing too crazy. Yeah.
I was gonna say the same. Like I've never seen anything absolutely insane at a wedding, but I have seen like parents get too drunk a lot, and then
We're
like-
talking
like,
about at the wedding. Or we're talking about the whole weekend because you.
Well, right. I was involved in one of the craziest things I've seen at a wedding. But
same.
Yeah, and you all, we all were.
A group of angry Albanians. Yeah.
Right, a rivaling wedding to the wedding we were there for in New Jersey.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I refused a shot from the patriarch of the family, and I was like super hammered. And it was like the night before the wedding we were gonna attend, and I guess like they all got very upset. I turned down the shot, and like one thing led to another, and I got like jumped.
You got jumped. You got sucker punched and jumped by like 50, and then like it was
by
me
the
and
whole wedding.
It was 3 guys. It was me, Taylor, and you, and then against like 70 Albanians.
Right.
It didn't go well.
No.
But then what did we do, Will?
Yeah. Then Pat edited a video mocking them.
Better than that, Will. We hijacked their wedding hashtag. That's what we did.
Yeah, that's
we,
true.
We just because in the lobby they had the thing displayed, the so and so wedding with the hashtag, and we fucked that wedding hashtag the fuck up.
Right, with gay porn.
Right, mostly porn, mostly homosexual.
But also
porn.
like photos of violence.
Yeah. Lots of crazy shit on there. And then Pat edited this video that made fun of like this amateur rapper who was part of their wedding party.
They say Albanians are a bunch of troublemakers. They can't fake us.
But we're money makers. Hit you with the 2 Eagles, with the Range Rover, run you over.
It's on my Instagram if you want to see it.
I mean, I don't mess with Albanians is the moral of the story. They're like gypsies. They ride together. Even the women, even the 50-year-old women were stomping on Will.
They'll sucker punch you and jump you.
Yeah, that was. I'll never hang out at an Albanian wedding ever again. And then another crazy thing that happened was at my wedding. I'm not going to name names unless they want to fess up. But some people asked if they could bring a stripper to the wedding the day of. And my cousin asked if he could bring his Tinder date. So I had to field 2 very inappropriate requests on the day of. I said no to both.
What animals?
Fucking animals.
I met the stripper. Is it okay if I bring her to the reception in 2 hours?
Real sweet.
ceremony. So I mean, we've had our fair share.
She's a sweet girl.
She was.
She wore 2 thongs to the pool. That was her. Her get around of her see-through thong. She wore 2, so nobody could see her vagina in the pool.
When did she eventually go home? Like before the right before
before the wedding. It was like, okay, that's enough.
That's enough. All right, next one. All right.
Maybe
Good
that's a
question.
good wedding
Good
answer,
question,
too.
Louis. Yeah, good question, Louis.
Boys, Joe, California, what's going on? All right, now, this week's question, because Pat wouldn't fully answer how he wipes his ass. Should have mentioned that during trivia. My bad, Pat. All right. What is the bummiest thing or, like, stuff you've done, I guess lifestyle you've had, in your life? Like, what's the bummiest thing you've done? For instance, for instance, for me, I've gone a couple months / maybe like a year where I didn't really put more than $20, $25 in my gas tank at a time, and I never saw my gas, gauge hit 3/4 the way up. So, is what it is. And I'm from California, you got to drive all the fucking place. So, all right, let me know. Have a good one, boys.
Yeah, he also wanted to thank you, Will, for improving and the great answer that we all gave when it cut out, where you were like, I think he's asking how we wipe. So he wanted to make sure that we got credit.
Yeah, well, Joe's my man.
Thank you.
Love Joe bringing the heat every voicemail.
Yeah.
Also, he played trivia like while he was at work. That was crazy. So He's asking
Skeezies. I've got one. I'll lead off. So like, what's the
Your
cheapest
lifestyle?
Yeah. So all the way up until like my mid 20s when we first moved here, I was in a 2-bedroom apartment with Will. It was really cheap. I was sleeping on a mattress on the ground, and like I would try to bring girls over, and they're like, it just like was like it's just the. I would sleep on
even at the house, at the nice house we had.
The mattress on the ground for like up until like 27. I want to say like I was mattress straight on the ground guy for way too long into my 20s, and that's probably mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo that and up it one. Not to one up you, Mark, but I was air mattress on the ground guy for
that's bad.
2 years.
That's
when
bad.
we moved to Austin, and I got to tell you, when you were sleeping on your side on an air mattress, and it finally gives out, you think that someone has fired shots in your house easily. It's like a gunshot goes off right next to your head because you're right there.
Not ideal.
No.
I think that the cheapest lifestyle I've ever lived was probably a few times like during college and then also straight after college, where I would basically just live the freezer and 40 only lifestyle. Like you only ate like, frozen burritos or taquitos or
40s into your late 20s is very cheap.
Only frozen food.
Yeah.
And 40s.
So
because like it's the cheapest way to survive and
dinner
also
and
still drink.
Dinner and drunk
Right.
for $10.
And so you're just eating nothing but like frozen burritos and 40s. And I lived that lifestyle like for I'd say a couple years in different spots in my life. And that's probably the cheapest, my cheapest form.
That's cheap.
Myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I was I was also living on an air mattress when Pat and I lived together in the same apartment.
You guys both you were double air mattressing it?
Yeah.
Wow.
But, I think probably the cheapest thing there was Turney smokes in college. I used to buy Turney smokes, and they were like
cigs.
They were like $1.50.
Discount cigs is a cheap move. Yeah.
Yeah, they were bad, but they did the trick.
Remember Mavericks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back in the day.
Mavericks. I remember what it was. The LSU student paper would put out every week. There was a buy one get one Jack in the Box double cheeseburger coupon, which is a pretty fucking valuable coupon. And I would collect those things all day long, so I could have
2 Jack in the Boxes.
Yeah, double Jack in the Boxes.
Ooh,
sweet.
That reminds me. When I worked at Qdoba, they had those like punch cards, and I would steal them out of the trash when I worked there.
That's pretty cheap.
That's a cheap move.
Yeah.
Trash.
And then you'd redeem.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. We're all scuzzy dudes. So
we've been there.
Yeah,
we've
we've all
been there
been.
too. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Joe. All right. Oh well.
Hey. In fact, on Green Room today at 5 p.m. Eastern, call in with your cheapest moment. Could be the craziest story of the day if it's crazy enough.
It could be. I would say my freshman year roommate's probably one of his cheapest moments was trying to go back into the popcorn bag in the trash can, and he got a mouthful of jizz.
Right. Yeah,
that was cheap on his part, and he got his.
And that's a wild story. That could win a T-shirt.
It could. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see here. Joe might not be done.
Oh.
Boys, it's Joe. I got to call back. I'm sorry. I cannot lie. I feel terrible. Last message, I said that I used to only put $20 to $25 in the tank at a time. And honestly, I still do that motherfucking shit. Stay cheap, boys.
Yeah, he still does it.
Dude, I don't blame you. Back in the days when I was living the 40 lifestyle, I was definitely putting $10 max in the tank.
Oh, yeah. Not filling up the tank.
10 max.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a move that'll drive your parents nuts, but sometimes you got to do it. Sorry, folks. All right,
living tank to tank.
We got 2 more. Yeah, take 2 more here. Let's see. Second to last one. This is for you, Pat.
I want to put this out. You guys, I feel like you guys, with the whole entire new Space Jam movie, didn't give it enough credit. Like, I love all you guys. You guys are amazing. But, like, my 5-year-old fucking loved it. Like, my 5-year-old, he loved it. And me and him watched it together. And then my 3-year-old, he was having the time of his life watching it. Like, I was having more fun, like, watching their reaction. The only thing was, it's just like, yes, LeBron is a shitty actor, we can all confirm, yes, LeBron James is a worse actor than Michael Jordan. But this movie was actually like very cute. It was a great movie whenever it comes to like watching your kids' reactions to it. Like, give me this acknowledgement, please, on this one.
I'm feeling, Pat. The question,
Pat's the only one that's seen it. Oh,
I think I know what's going on here. Is things are special to you when you see your kids react to them?
Yeah,
Pat's the only one that's seen the movie. So, Colin, we don't.
My son said it sucked too.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I mean, and that's from just a slightly older child. I
Yeah,
think like
it's 11.
you know, kids that are 5 and 3, like they're gonna react like positively to nearly any cartoon.
I'll acknowledge it. I'm happy that your kids liked it. It seems like a
me
good
too.
kids movie.
Pat, you
Acknowledge.
happy for Colin's kids?
Yeah, totally happy, bro. I'm glad that
You got to deal with your own kid over there, maybe? Is that what
I do.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
let's
this is
wrap
the
it up.
last one, Pat. So here you go. Last one. And it's a good one. Here we go. Pay close attention to what's said here.
Hey, my name's Greg. I just want to let you know. This one goes out to you, Wes. I'm here to end you. That's right. I'm going to end you, baby. Gonna end you good. Cool.
All right. There you go. He's going to end you good.
Finally, one of the fucking people that's mad about the Instagram video got through.
That's
He's gonna
common.
end you, Wes.
Where'd Greg call from?
He's gonna end you good.
What's his area?
He was
What's
calling
Greg's
from
area?
inside the house.
512.
512-270-1480 or a voicemail. So please call us and leave us voicemails. We'll read them every Friday. 5-star reviews. You guys kicked ass. There were 17 this week. Let's keep that going. We want 20 next week. We're getting so close to 4,000. If you get 20 next week, we'll pretty much be at 4,000. Please leave us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts, on your wife's phone, on your sister's phone, on your mom's phone, on your dad's phone. Doesn't matter. We love you guys. Today, Green Room. Join. Call us with the crazy stories. We'll talk to you then. Until we talk to you then, make sure you have a great fucking day. And if we don't talk to you, have a great fucking weekend.
Love you, Greg.